What's up, everyone? About a nomad. So this upload will be a response video to Redshift's upload entitled "I'm Not Absolving Women," which was prompted by my comment on his previous upload, "Feminine Virtue and Lack Thereof." Now, I also liked his most recent video, which was Women Make Sense, basically. Women Make Sense. As it offered a lot of nuance pertaining to the subjects that I'll be covering here, and also that I originally mentioned in my comment. So, what is agency, you ask? Because I said something about him absolving Princess of her agency, which he did in my book, even after the clarification was given. So, agency may be classified as unconscious, involuntary behavior, or purposeful, goal-directed activity or intentional action. In goal-directed action, an agent implements a kind of direct control or guidance over their own behavior. Moral agency is an individual's ability to make moral judgments based on some notion of right and wrong, and to be held accountable for those actions. Right, so they know the difference between right and wrong, and they're doing it, with that in mind. So, a moral agent is a being then who is capable of acting with reference to right and wrong. Pretty straightforward. So those are the relevant definitions for agency as I was using them, right? Which pertain to this upload. So as for me, personally, I hate everyone, all right? I'm a misanthrope. And I hate myself as well, okay? Most people don't cross that line, but I do, because why not? So, but I still like you, Ragnar the Redshift. I'm a confrontational person. I don't like people, but in general, I could, if there were two humans on the earth, I could tolerate you. Let's just say that. We both agree that women must have their unearned privileges of, for example, affirmative action and selective service immunity taken away, right? And probably by force, because they're not going to just, hey, I want to do the right thing all of a sudden. So, but they know. However, on one hand, Redshift, you say that obedience, especially to upright men, is virtue for women. But on the other hand, you say that women are evil by nature. But both cannot possibly be true. Would an evil person follow the rules? No. So, especially when they're in power. So, according to Carol Gilligan and her care rather than justice-based ethical system, central to the female ethic are notions of care and responsibility for others. By contrast, the male ethic, as proposed by Lawrence Kohlberg, especially his third level of moral development, is one based on abstract and impersonal principles. What is it? One rule for everyone? So Gilligan argues that for most women, progress toward moral maturity is marked by changes in the focus of caring, not by the development of abstract, impersonal principles that Kohlberg's justice-based system proposes. In the care perspective, the earliest level of moral development, Gilligan claims, is one marked by a concern with caring only for oneself. In the second level, others become the focus of caring. At the third level, she claims, of moral development, in the caring-based system, the morally mature person achieves a balance between caring for others and for caring for oneself. Progress from stage to stage is motivated in part by the individual's increasing understanding of human relationships, not necessarily the individual, and in part by the attempt to maintain one's own integrity and care for one's own self without neglecting others. All right, that's important to realize. Throughout this process, women regard themselves as selves in relation. At the highest level of moral development, right philosophers Diane Myers and Ada Kittay The care perspective embraces a morality of nonviolence that leads to a universal condemnation of exploitation and hurt. Well, if anyone has seen some of my videos, they know the fundamental rights abuses that are being made against men and Caucasian men, respectively, and even children by women. So, I put forth the following assertions. Women are guilty of the utmost cruelty against men, not only according to justice-based ethical standards, but also by women's very own care-based ethical standards, should they have them. That's another bag. Now, on to the second. Okay, so to be clear, women are guilty on both systems, right? In both systems. So, on to the second paradox for which this video was named. Parrondo's paradox. A paradox in game theory has been described as a combination of losing strategies becoming a winning strategy. There exist pairs of games, each with a higher probability of losing than winning, for which it is possible to construct a winning strategy by playing the games alternately. Alright? Two losing strategies, playing them alternately, right? And in theory, a person could win them both. They do it just so. So the question is, for me, it would be this. How does one go about playing on the matriarchal feminism board as a man going his own way character and still win on both fronts in the game of life? This has been your host, Wearer the Reaper's Death Mark. I missed the packet pickup for a local marathon yesterday and lost out on the fun run and my $20. Did I stay home and throw a $20 worth of a tantrum? No. Instead, I decided to sort of do something about it. I ran the race illegally, like some kind of a maniacal jerk.